in this video, I'm digging into two of my all-time favorite things to talk about when it comes to growing your online business, and that is branding and graphic design. If you're new here, my name is Kristin. I'm from applecartlane.com, where I teach DIY branding and graphic design so that you can look and feel professional online without hiring an expensive designer. The first thing I want to let you know is that branding and graphic design are technically two different topics, but in my little world, they are so incredibly intertwined that to me, they're like a complete package. One without the other just doesn't quite make sense when it comes to marketing and growing your business online. And when combined, they just might be one of the most powerful business assets that you have. So that's why you'll find me talking about them simultaneously a lot, because I believe that you really cannot have one without the other. So let's first talk about visual branding, aka your brand image, and most often the first impression your viewers get of you and your business. With so many people in this online space, it is incredibly important that you make a really, really good first impression for your viewers, no matter where they stumble upon you online. Your visual brand or brand image is a combination of carefully and intentionally chosen design elements that, when combined, give your business a unique look and feel and attract just the right people into your circle. It also helps your viewers quickly relate to you and your business. So you may be wondering, okay, so Kristin, what are these design elements that you speak of? Your brand is so much more than just a pretty logo. There's all kinds of other design elements that are included in any visual brand. Your logo trio, your color palette, fonts, patterns and textures, different style of imagery that connects with your viewers, and even the style of graphics that you create. Each and every single one of these design elements play a very important role within your visual brand arsenal, and that is why they need to be very carefully and intentionally chosen. This is where the magic happens. When you combine all of these elements, you're going to have the magic formula that is going to help you create consistent graphics that help you stand out online and attract your ideal viewers, ultimately growing your business quicker and easier than before. Okay, so now that we know what visual branding is and why it is so incredibly important, let's talk about its BFF, which is graphic design. So when you create website images or social media graphics or even a lead magnet to grow your email list, you are playing graphic designer. Graphic design is the process of combining images and text and copy in a way that creates not only eye-peeling graphics, but graphics that tell a story and get your message across in the clearest way possible to your viewers. Ugh, that was a mouthful. Remember earlier when I said that branding and graphic design are pretty much nothing without the other? And this is why. Graphic design is the vehicle that you are going to use to weave all of your visual brand elements throughout every single piece of visual content or any graphic that you create for your business. And it doesn't matter if you've been in business for a couple years or you are just getting started, I'm sure that you've put on the graphic designer hat a time or two. How do I know this? Well, because most business building activities involve some level of graphic creation. So to sum all of that up, visual branding is incredibly important. Graphic design is incredibly important. And when you combine them, you are going to be a visual powerhouse and your business is going to thank you. So then, why in the world does this even all matter? So there are a lot of reasons why this actually matters, and it's something that you need to pay attention to. But in this video, I am going to just brush the surface of the top 4. Darn it, that's 8. The top 4 reasons why you should even care about this topic at all. Reason number 1, it's all about attraction. Believe it or not, when you intentionally choose things like your fonts and colors and the style of images that you are going to be using throughout all of your graphics, you are setting yourself up to magnetically attract just the right people. When you combine all of these visual branding elements, they have a tendency to convey a certain kind of vibe or tone that your ideal customer is going to jive with. There is more than just choosing a couple fonts that you like because they're pretty, or choosing a color palette because you personally like the colors. It is not about you and what you like. This is all about what is going to be appealing to your audience and what is going to attract them to your circle. There is a method to the madness. That's why so many people struggle with choosing fonts and choosing colors, because they're not doing it intentionally. They have no idea why they're choosing these certain fonts, or why they're choosing these colors, or why they're using this certain style of stock photos. But when you know, you can make all of these decisions with total confidence, and you know that the decisions that you are making are going to help you attract your ideal customer. Number 2, recognition. So let's say that I want to introduce myself to a group of people. One day I wear a ball gown, and the next day I wear a cocktail dress, and the next day maybe I'm dressed in all black, like Gothic style clothing. Don't you think that these people are going to be a little bit confused as to who I am? Now let's flip the script. Let's say I wear this pretty basic tie-dye shirt, a pair of black leggings, and some Birkenstocks every single time that I am in front of these people. After a while, they're going to recognize that that's my style. And the same thing goes for your branding. You don't want to be creating images that are all over the place, that look visually inconsistent. You want to make sure that you are using all of your brand elements, your fonts, your colors, your image style, design styles throughout every single graphic that you create, so that no matter where you are showing up online, your viewers start to instantly recognize you and remember you. So consistency is the key here. And when you have a set of brand elements to use, this becomes super simple. Number 3 is all about gaining trust from your viewers. So if you show up online and your graphics are all over the place and they're not consistent and they look like a child created them, do you think that your viewers are going to put their trust in you and trust your offers and trust your services? Probably not. They're going to mosey along and find the next person that can help them, who looks trustworthy, solve their problems. When you're creating graphics, you have to make sure that what you are putting out there actually looks good. You need to be following basic graphic design rules so that not only can your message be clearly read, but so that your graphics also have a professional look and feel to them. Without professional graphics and a put together brand, your viewers are going to have a harder time trusting you, and that is going to make it harder to ultimately grow your business. Number 4. I'm so excited about this one. I saved the best for last, like I always do. So if you stuck around this long, you're in for a treat. So when you have a consistent visual brand and all of these elements that you can use anytime it's time for you to create a graphic or piece of visual content to market your business, you are going to save so much time. I don't know about you, but actually I do know that you have been lost down the font rabbit hole. You are always trying to figure out what colors to use and what styles to use. You probably have all kinds of templates that you use that are not consistent at all. This becomes a huge, huge time suck because instead of just creating your graphics with confidence and intention, you spend your time and you waste a lot of time looking for different fonts to use and different stock photos to use, and you're questioning why you're using these fonts and why you're using these colors, and there really is no rhyme or reason to what you are doing. So when you have a consistent and professional looking visual brand, you're going to love creating graphics and visual content for your business. And you can finally say goodbye to hours wasted in Canva fiddling around trying to make your graphics look just right. And there you have it. Those are the top 4 ways that your business will benefit from having a consistent visual brand and some graphic design skills up your sleeve. If you guys want to learn more about my umbrella approach to DIY branding and graphic design, be sure to grab my DIY brand and design roadmap. I will link it below this video, and I cannot wait to see what you create. Bye!